Hi, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, Volkswagen is partnering with local governments to build a $12 million welcome center in downtown Chattanooga. VW originally considered building the center on I-75 near Enterprise South, but now officials are looking for a spot downtown. The city and county will contribute up to $6 million to build the facility. The center is meant to boost the downtown brand and increase VW's customer base. It should open within 2 years. The long-awaited Publix grocery store on the North Shore should open in mid-August. The project was initially scheduled to open early this year, but was delayed. Now work on the store is nearly complete. 3 other shops are slated to open next to the store: Great Clips, AT&T, and a walk-in health clinic. In the next few weeks, Publix will hire about 125 people to work at the new location. Those interested can apply at one of the other 3 Publix stores in the area. A judge has voided a deal that would have given $9 million in taxpayer money to the developers of a high-end golf course community. The deal would have given public money to build a road through Black Creek Mountain development. Critics say the road would have cost developers just $2 million. And Judge Frank Brown said there was something fundamentally wrong with the secrecy surrounding the government's role in the project. Brown ruled that the Open Meetings Act was violated by the Industrial Development Board. In approving the project, the board relied on a letter from attorney George Masterson. The letter assured them that taxpayer funding for the development was legal, but Masterson was also being paid $50,000 by the developers at the time. The ruling was a victory for citizen watchdog Helen Burns Sharp. She spent $50,000 of her own money to fight what she saw as an improper use of tax dollars. A former Grundy County Sheriff's captain is accused of stealing guns held as evidence. TBI agents began investigating 33-year-old Deke Matthew Stone last year. Agents determined he took 3 handguns from the evidence room in June 2013. Now he faces charges of theft and official misconduct. A 69-year-old woman has died after a wreck on Highway 153 in Chattanooga. Officials say 5 people in a Dodge Caravan were taken to the hospital after it was struck by a Ford Fusion Tuesday morning. One of the passengers, Mary Hickman, died at the hospital. The driver is currently in critical condition. An investigation is ongoing. An East Tennessee mom has been sentenced to 12 years in prison for making meth. 26-year-old Lacey Weld of Dandridge pleaded guilty. Authorities say she used and manufactured meth while in her 9th month of pregnancy. The baby was born severely drug addicted. Weld's attorney says he plans to appeal against the ruling. Life Care Centers of America is selling off its home health care division for $10 million. Forrest Preston announced he would sell the business to Louisiana-based LHC Group in September. It will acquire 14 home health agencies that made revenues of $28 million last year. Preston says the sale will help Life Care focus on its assisted living facilities. A 70-year-old man has been arrested in North Alabama after authorities say more than 100 marijuana plants were found in his care. Roy Blalock of Henniger was one of 18 people arrested on drug charges in DeKalb County in the last 2 weeks. Finally, a felon in Walker County called police after he accidentally shot himself. 28-year-old Christopher Blake Bice of Ringgold was shot in the right leg Monday. He originally told deputies his friend dropped a gun and it went off, but then he admitted to shooting himself. Due to his felon status, Bice isn't allowed to carry a gun, and now he faces new charges. Deputies called an ambulance to take him to Erlanger, but by the time officers arrived at the hospital, he had already gone. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 85 degrees. The low tonight will be around 63. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.